Also, is I have two other insanely invested hobbies. Um,
What,
You
your
mean
jujitsu and
podcasting?
Warhammer?
in Warhammer, yeah, yeah, definitely podcasting is one of those, Charlie. Uh, I mean, I had to cancel my other podcast. Like me and Chuck don't do Game of the Beer anymore.
You should still do that. That was good.
It was very fun, but I don't have fucking time for that. Ain't no time.
Can always make time. All right, I'm gonna get us right into it because I know you got time restraints. Josh is eating a sandwich, so we're
I'm
What
good.
are you
almost
eating?
done.
What's a sandwich?
Garlic naan bread
I love naan. Naan is great. Naan is
with
phenomenal.
scrambled eggs,
This sounds delicious.
a little bit of
Fuck outta
garlic
here, dude.
powder. Like when I cook my eggs, I always like put a little bit of garlic powder in the oil so that when it like lays flat, it
Not a
cooks
bad
the
idea.
garlic powder and it becomes like garlic oil almost. Like a
Yeah,
cheap way to do
that's
eggs.
genius. That's
So I do
genius.
that with a little bit of salami and some
Oh,
truffle
salami?
pecorino. My breakfast sandwich of choice right there.
See,
This boy's bougie.
I'm just a scrub, and I just ate like 4 sausage links because they're like the tiny ones. So I just air fried
I
them.
just went and had a wonderful
Well,
bagel.
Man, I wish I had bagels, but I'm in Florida where our bagels are very subpar. So
The problem is, it's not that other states don't have good bagels. It's that other states don't have people that are making bagels long enough to have good bagels. New York has like the OG bagel. Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
well, I'll be there
what's
for my
up?
birthday, boys. And mark my words, when I'm there for my birthday this January-ish, we're gonna toast to bagels before we do our next podcast.
You know, it'd be really funny
we
if
do
you
that
come here
podcast.
while I'm away. I'm away in January.
It'll be the last weekend in
Go.
January.
Are you actually
Oh.
serious?
Yeah,
Because I'm away in Las Vegas the last weekend.
convenient.
First off, I've been talking about this Warhammer tournament I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
forever now.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You conveniently scheduled your Warhammer tournament to be around my birthday weekend.
I conveniently scheduled the Las
It's
Vegas
my birthday
Open.
weekend too, so it's like Dom's
I
fucking us
called
both
up-
at this point.
I called
Isn't
up
that great,
Games
Charlie?
Workshop and was like, "Hey, can you guys do me a favor and schedule the Las
Yeah,
Vegas
dude, I
Open,
gotta
one of the
get
biggest
out of-
Warhammer tournaments in the country, on this specific weekend, just to fuck over my two friends?"
This is Ashy Pistachi. I need to.
This
I
is
have
a big
a
pastrami. Can you
thing-
please do me a favor and just favor this? Yeah.
I have a thing I need to get out of, and this just seems like the best way to go about doing it. You know,
You guys are, as
But
they
yeah, for real.
say, tripping.
That's my birthday gift to you this year, Charlie. Is I'm gonna come see you.
Thank you. It'll be like a joint birthday thing. It'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go gallivanting around in the city. We can hold
We can go eat
hands.
some New
we
Haven
can-
pizza.
No, you can have some Connecticut different pizza. The New Haven pizza. It's.
Why can't I have New Haven pizza and Connecticut pizza?
I mean,
You can do whatever you want,
you can
baby.
you can do whatever you want, but
I need to
you
have
want.
I need to have some Brooklyn style pizza. I need to have.
Well, most pizza
See-
in New York is like pretty much the same, except for the few like Naples style joints, which there
Yeah,
are
it's
not
like
that
what?
many. But
Grimaldi's, I think, is the only one. I can't remember.
Grimaldi's is the only one. What?
That
There's
does
a
that
few. There's a
Naples-
bunch of Naples style pizzas.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh, a whole bunch. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I don't
Very
know.
good. Very good
well, I'm
pizzas.
ready.
There's even
what's
a
the-
couple Detroit style now.
Oh God. No way. I'm thinking Chicago.
What is
sorry.
Detroit style?
Detroit style is pretty much a focaccia pizza. It's very good. I haven't had it yet.
Ooh.
I can't tell. I don't even know.
I like
that
the
taste is
pillow.
good.
pizza.
Looking at it, oh my god, it
We
just
had that?
looks. The pillow pizza? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's somewhere. It's in Bensonhurst, I think, where it is like it's all bread and a little bit of sauce. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, yeah, you're talking my language here.
That's honestly
Yeah.
outside of like a
Somebody-
traditional thin crust pizza. That's my favorite New York pizza.
Somebody the other day who's a health nut was like, said to me, "Oh, I mean, when you eat pizza, all you want to do is eat the cheese and the meat, right? Like the bread's the part that doesn't taste good." And I
Did you
looked
just
at him. I
stop-
was just
did you
like,
stop talking to this person.
I just what's
Just
my
like,
boss?
excuse
So,
me,
like,
um,
I didn't comment on that, but
Yeah.
I just nodded and wrote him off as a heathen.
I
So,
actually don't. I very rarely tell people they're wrong on their food preferences because I feel like, however you get by in this mortal coil, like you got to do what you got. Like you got to get by. I think food is one of the very few things that you can like what is considered the grossest thing on the planet. But if it gives you pure joy, that's awesome. Like
Yeah.
go with it. I don't care. I don't care if you want mustard and pineapple on your pizza. I don't give a shit. That's fine. Do you
I'll
whatever
never do
gets you
that.
through till tomorrow?
Mustard
But
and pineapple.
obviously,
I
that's an outrage. That's an
I like
outrageous thing.
pineapple on pizza, but
Yeah, it's
anyway.
I mean,
fine. And that's
I
fine.
feel like you could do that though, because ham
But
and
when
mustard go together. Mustard and ham go together.
I'll try it.
So like,
I'll try it
what
tonight.
if
I'll
what
try
if
it
this
tonight.
is like a thing and Ashy Pistachio just discovered like one of the greatest concoctions?
It's like that you
on
got
a
like
whim.
what you got like the sweetness of the pineapple and the acidity of the
Mhm.
mustard
Oh, wait,
going
but what I'm-
together,
what I'm
and the
get- what-
base
but
of ham.
there was more to this. It wasn't just there was more to this. But what I'm saying is, like, you could like whatever you want to like.
We
that
still haven't
brings
gotten to
you
the
joy in this
intro,
world.
but anyway.
But there
Yeah.
are a few things that people are just wrong about, and to
Mhm,
say the
mhm.
bread is the worst part, that person's just wrong.
Right. No,
But yes, let's
I
do the
fully
intro.
agree
Let's
with
talk
you.
about. I'm playing video games these days. Not much.
Well, you're playing video games last week. All right.
Not really. Barely.
What's up, everybody?
Dun,
Welcome to the
dun, dun,
Achievers
dun, dun.
Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joined as always, sometimes by Ashy Pastrami and mostly Chef Crondo. How's it going, gentlemen? You can find us on the Instagrams at og.podcast or Twitter's OverachieversP, which I'm not going to include Twitter anymore because why not?
I've already deactivated mine.
Our Instagram is og.podcast. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/ogpodcast. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where we get this episode and every episode where we're talking about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news, and some hot takes about pizza, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's hot. I don't even know if it's hot takes. You know,
It's not even, it's not really that hot take in my opinion.
my base foundation, if we weren't recording the podcast yet, is just enjoy what you enjoy. Get through this world however you can.
Man, you know what's a
Just
bomb ass pizza?
Be happy. You know.
Broccoli rabe, red chili
That's good.
flakes, and sausage. Like
Sorry,
spicy
Kyle.
Italian sausage.
We stole this again.
I wish we had more free time to just have a random bullshit podcast, really, because I feel like we
Isn't
could
that
definitely.
isn't that what
That's
we do?
actually that's kind of
Yeah,
that
I don't
is.
know. Actually, I can't believe you even just said that. Isn't that what we do?
that is literally what this podcast is. That's the overachievers. I mean, we're kind of overachieving on gaming.
We'll talk about video games at some point in time.
Yeah, I mean, it's people don't show up.
We'll get
for
around to it.
video
We'll
game
get
talk
around
at this
to it.
point. Let's just be honest about it. Come on, let's just call it what it is. This is just our therapy session right now. So
Big shout out to Big Papa in our Discord right now. If you're not on our Discord, please go to discord.me/og.podcast. What is
Why?
it?
OG
'Cause
podcast.
'cause
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
holding your hand. like, building.
Discord.me/og.podcast. I finally started Marvel Snap, which I don't know why. I did the opening tutorial, and I was kind of just like, I don't understand the purpose. Like, it's not like Hearthstone or, well, actually, it probably is more like Hearthstone, but it's not like Magic in any way, and that's fine. I never played Hearthstone, so maybe this is like Hearthstone. But I was just like, oh, all I need to really do is just gain more power on my side to win the match. I was like, this is silly. Like, I don't care. And then my buddy Chuck, he was staying over because he also has a friend running in the New York Marathon, and I let him crash at my place and then go watch. But you know, the New York Marathon's happening right now. Pretty cool stuff. Big shout out to all those motherfuckers that are braver than I to run 26.2 miles. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go watch my friend in a bit run. But so he was like, you should play Marvel Snap. It's fun. Like, it's just like an addicting, like, just like if you're not doing anything, just, you know, whatever. And what do you know? He's right. It is just like an easy, silly fun. And so I asked in our Discord, our wonderful Discord that has tons of resources and tons of people that are very helpful with all games.
It's been
You couldn't
popping
even
off
imagine
lately.
how many people there are that play different games. If you come in and you're like, I want to play whatever, someone's like, oh, well, there's this, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. You know, it's very nice. So Big Pop in our Discord right now is giving me some tips on starting strats on beginner deck building.
Yeah, I got to look into that because I have I played the beta. I played the beta. I really liked it. I just didn't have time because it was only available on Android. And obviously, I only had my BlueStacks, and so I didn't have time. So now that it's out, I'm saying now it's on. Well, you can get it on iOS, so that's where I'm playing on my phone. But,
but it's crossplay too.
Yeah, but I just haven't had the. I mean, I played it. I was like, oh, all the progress carried over, which is I kind of like that to an extent because then it doesn't feel like you're starting over. But I just haven't really had the time to dive back into it. So I'm gonna look at all this.
It's like actually like. It's more fun than it's more like not only more fun, but it's more innovative and like technical than I thought. Once I played the tutorial, I was like, oh, all I'm doing is trying to get more power. That's like stupid. And then I'm like, you know, there's tons of different ways to play cards to make a deck. And the fact that there's different genres of decks similar to like Magic, or I'm sure Hearthstone too. Like again, I've never played Hearthstone, so I don't really know. Um, like there's like the zoo deck, which is like low level creatures, and you use a combo to make them stronger. There's with the move deck, which has like you use all cards that move between to do some fun stuff there. That's all pretty cool. I'm pretty. I think now that I know all that, I'm a little more into the idea of it. I'm definitely going to try to. I want to. This move deck sounds pretty cool to me. I'm gonna try
Oh,
to
that
get.
one's the shit. That's the one I'm using right now.
Oh, cool.
It's the shit. Yeah, like you basically so I mean, I got lucky in one game. I posted a picture of it, but like the middle node was if you play a card here, you get a copy of it back in your hand.
Oh, that's fun.
So I played multiple man like 3 times, and I actually what I did was I put Hulkbuster on the first multiple man. So he gives me a 7 power multiple man, right? So multiple man's card says that when he moves to a different location, another copy of him stays at the one originally. So I had 3 multiple mans in the middle, and I had one on the right, and I had like one other card in the left. Turn 6, I play Heimdall. It moves all cards to the left. So every copy of multiple man moved to the left and duplicated himself.
Oh my gosh.
So then I
that's
had
amazing.
yeah, so like the whole board was filled with them basically. And I had like 7 power multiple men, like, and he usually has 3 power. I had 7 powers all across the board, and I the guy I know the guy, and the enemy had like snapped, like they're like, oh, I got this in the bag, you know.
Wait,
And
they were
it's
the
just
snap emote?
oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
that's definitely
yeah,
BM, right? Snapping.
yeah, oh for sure.
Okay, because I've
Yeah.
just
Oh
been
yeah,
snapping
yeah.
left and right.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
you're gonna like you're gonna hit the snap button, right? But like, I mean, because if you know you're gonna win, hit the button, right? If you feel like your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, then hit the button. But like, then you're gonna run across people that turn 1 will hit it against me, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like let's fucking go. And I'll hit it back, and then I do some move like I did right there, where they're like super confident, and they're probably thinking to themselves like, "What the fuck is this dude doing? Like, why is he stacking up all these cards over here?" And then turn 6, I'm literally like, "Oh, I had a plan the whole time I've been playing this game. I was planning to drop this one card on you,
Are we
and
about to
you
become
were."
a fucking Marvel Snap podcast?
No.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't
but
know.
I mean,
it's pretty
hey,
fun.
Look,
It's
we
pretty
always
fun. Like,
have
we-
the OG chats. We always have.
we had. I'm just saying we had success being a Strike Force podcast and Strike Force streamers. You never know.
I mean, it's just there's
You
not.
never
I don't know.
know.
I don't know if there's like enough
I-
there to do
Well, here's
that.
I've been wanting to stream again. I just don't have any love for any of the games to stream.
Yeah.
Like even
I would-
Phasmophobia, which I enjoy playing, is too much of an effort to get my friends to play with, and I'm not playing in a public server.
Which, by the way, you're just
I would
reminding
have
me I'm
liked
just
to
gonna
have
get-
streamed it because there was a game.
still
There were a
can.
couple games I played yesterday where I
Do
was just
it.
kind of like, oh shit! Like I just pull out like something at the last minute, and I'd be so hype about it. And I was thinking about like, oh man, I wish that
I do. I
was
don't.
either
I do wish it was like a
recording or
little bit
streaming
longer.
or-
It is definitely
the
I feel
matches?
6 round. Yeah, 6 round.
Well,
I would love
sometimes
it.
it can be 7.
or
Is that
4.
like a thing where you extend the round via card?
I've never seen it get shortened, but I've definitely seen one of the nodes pop up where it says there will be 7
Whoa, cool.
rounds this game.
Cool. Yeah, I think and who was it? Someone just yeah, Genlock posted a move deck in the chat that seemed pretty cool. I'm gonna start checking that out.
You know, the other
Um,
thing I like about this game is the fact that, well, I mean, this is how it, well, in all card games, there's, you know, going to be people that have like, oh, I'm gonna put like 10 of these cards in my deck, or I'm gonna put 3 of these in my deck, or whatever. I like that it's just
Or
straight up,
10.
it's just one card, you know, like there's no duplicates, and
Yeah.
it's just super simple.
How,
That's
how
the thing
do
for
you
me
get new
is
cards just playing?
Yeah, just play.
yeah,
Just
the
playing,
collection, the collection level, the
Okay.
battle pass and the collection
Sure,
level, because your collection power is where you really get a lot of your cards from. So like yesterday and the day before I finished out the battle pass, I did all like that's what I was doing. I was just
Wait, should I
focusing
get the
on-
battle pass?
Not right now because it resets like tomorrow.
Oh, so it's not,
So-
timing wise, it's not worth it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So like I bought the premium with 5 days left, and I did manage to get the whole thing completed in time. FYI for anybody that's like wondering, but I would
Does
not
the
buy
battle
right now,
pass give
just
you
10
cards?
Well, yeah, yes and no.
Where is
There
it?
are the variants out of there, which I got to be honest, the variants are my absolute favorite part.
Yeah,
of the
those are
game.
kind of
Like
cool.
the
I
little-
like the 8-bit stuff. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, the 8-bit versions of the cards and the chibi versions of the cards are my absolute favorite. Like I have the chibi Colossus, and it just looks funny.
Where's
I don't
Miles
know.
Morales in this?
But
Miles Morales is in the.
oh yeah, I have the Miles. Actually, Miles was my first like. I love the sound effects when you level things up. It's like frame break, or it'll say what was the last one I got? It was like
3D.
Big Papa says Miles
animated
Morales
border or something like that.
is in the battle pass, but I don't see him in the battle pass.
It's the level. It should be level 50 if I'm not mistaken. It's either level
Well, he
1
said
or
for
level 50.
free.
Oh wait,
for free,
wait.
50.
Are you in the? Have you completed the beginner's battle pass?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You have to
so
get to level
Oh,
20.
I'm in the recruit season. That's
yeah.
That's,
So you haven't even unlocked the Spider-Man
Oh,
battle pass
damn.
season pass.
Yeah, I haven't either. So
that sucks.
you could
That would-
you could
You could do it today.
You could finish that out today easily, like and because it resets technically Monday night or Tuesday morning. Somewhere in
okay.
there.
how
So
much
there
is the
actually
battle
is-
pass? Is it $5?
$10.
Oh, $10? Okay, not bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad. But I got a bunch of stuff out of it. So I got a bunch of the variants. You get a bunch of the skin, or I guess they call them. I said skin. That's not the right word. You get the.
I guess there's
Um,
they're kind of skins, right? I mean,
I guess yeah. It's just not the right term for it, but.
Yeah, I've been wanting to stream as well, so I've been trying to think of that. I really want to do the thing that Hooch gave us the idea for a couple episodes ago
for Marvel Strike Force.
No, it's called free to paywall is what it's called.
free to paywall.
So,
what
you
is
just
that?
you just play a game for free, like you play a free to play game, and you see how long it takes you to get to a paywall.
Until like it's like I need to get a paywall. Or
It's
something.
like I can't like.
Or
Well,
I need to pay for things.
I need to pay either. Well, it's like I can't progress until I open my wallet. You know, that sort of
Sure.
thing. Like I can't do anything more.
Mm.
Which is I think that's a really good idea for a series. And oh god. Yeah, I want to try that. But yeah, but I want to do two things. So I want to do that, and I also want to do like, okay, how long does it take until a pop-up comes up? Which, you know, as soon as one of the first games I'm going to do is Marvel Strike Force, because it's like literally 10 seconds when you open it.
Right.
Pop-up.
Dude, that game you would be done playing it in like a couple
You
of
can get
hours.
pretty far in like the first 2 days with playing that game.
You didn't tell me that I was like all the way. I was like hanging out of the camera view.
Whatever.
Which.
Yeah, because I do things vertical, so because it's easier for snipping out the social stuff.
Oh, fair.
All right.
Snip.
Snip.
Yeah. So yeah, Marvel Snap's been actually really fun. Now, I mean, granted, I've only been doing it for like since this morning. But so I had a sponsor stream the other day, for the candy brand Trolley. I keep saying their name wrong.
Charlie.
For Trolley, and it was a Halo tournament series. And so Halo, the new Halo, or not new, it's been out now for a bit. Halo Infinite, and I haven't played. I love Halo, and I haven't played Infinite in forever, just because like, unfortunately, they just didn't do a good job with the game.
Yeah, well, there's that.
But so I've been playing Halo Infinite, and it's been like actually really fun to play a more competitive like multiplayer game, which I haven't done in forever. You know what I mean?
I'm actually interested in doing this. So is it pretty close to like what Halo 2 was back in the day?
There are things that are very different, like the extra pieces are there of like the thruster or the grapple shot or things like that are very obviously very different. But it is like the pistol's like one of the best guns, which is really fun, obviously like very Halo feeling.
Yeah.
And then like
Can you
the
do the
playlists
old
are a little wonky.
plasma pistol and handgun?
You don't see
combo
that
like
too
they
much
used to
actually,
back
which
in
is
the
pretty
day?
surprising.
Yeah.
You don't see much plasma pistol combo with guns. But honestly, mostly I start an arena match and I just go right to pistol. and like unless I get like a BR or something, I'll switch to the BR, which is like God.
Does it have the
mode.
sword?
The sword, yeah, the sword's in there still. Like the famous like the
I love
sword and the
the
rocket
sword.
launcher, like there, like obviously the assault rifle, you know. But I've
Love
been
the
like,
sword.
yeah, I've been like really enjoying it. I'm waiting. The new season starts on the 8th, and of course, I'm traveling that morning,
New
so I'm
season
not
of
even gonna be
what,
able to play
Halo?
it. Would you say?
Would you say the new season of?
Yeah, Halo,
Halo
or not
Infinite?
even new season, but like there's the winter update, which is a big update. They're doing like some playlist changes and some like arena changes and stuff, I think. So I am really curious to see like what the difference. Like for me, it's not big of a difference because I've like not really been playing that long enough to like feel the difference. Like, you know what I mean? My friends are
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, the new season. I'll get back into it or something," But um, yeah, it's really funny because this series, I actually felt a little bad. This series was three the bigger name Halo streamers. One of them being a pro. He was on Team Optic, which just won Halo the World Championship like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. It was him who he's APG, and then it was these two like more like well, they're both very good, but like when I say casual, like they're not pros like him. But these two other like casual streamers, Real Life Spartan and Echidna, and they were great. Like Lady Echidna, she was really good. Real Life Spartan was like very like loud and like silly. Like he wore a Halo like Mjolnir armor that I think he built himself. It's all very silly. And so I'm sitting here beforehand, like, oh man, obviously this pro is gonna like smash these challenges because he's a pro. He did not. He came in last actually in the challenges. Realized Spartan won, and once we saw him play and compared to the other two, as a pro, he only plays like a few maps ever in like a few guns ever, and that's it. Because he's a pro, like you're gonna play the best things.
Oh
You're
yeah.
you're gonna play
Yeah.
on the maps that are in like the ranked arena playlist and stuff like that. So we had him doing all these challenges that were very silly, and he was having trouble with them. Whereas these two, like Lady Echidna and Relay Spartan, were having a little bit more success with them because it like they play everything always and are silly, where he's coming at it from a very strategic like pro mindset.
Yeah.
Like get 20 grenade kills or kill 10 different people with 10 different weapons or shit like that. It was just like really interesting actually. I felt a little bit bad because he's a pro. He just won the world championship, and then he came in last place in a very silly like candy sponsored
I mean, but
stream
that's
series.
I mean that's kind of I mean
It was very funny. The winner, Relay Spartan, he won a year's supply of trolley candy worms, gummy worms.
So how many is that? Like 3 bags?
yeah.
don't get
They
it.
do last a long time.
I mean, they
Oh,
last
sure,
a
sure,
long
sure.
time, and also,
I
how many
I
can you eat before you're like, okay,
right.
I can't.
I know
have
it
any
is
more of
very
this.
silly. It is like a silly. Yeah, it's very silly, but it was very fun challenge series. Like these three ding dongs. I do. Man, Halo though. Halo does have a lot of work with their like. I got my game crashed a whole bunch since I started playing. Like,
Wait, were you
yeah,
playing with these people?
no, 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 no. They were playing
Oh.
alone, just doing
Oh,
regular
so you
matchmaking stuff.
help organize those kinds of
Yeah,
things.
as a producer,
Those community
I
events.
well, they're not community events. They're like they're essentially ads. Like when you so on Twitch, a brand can advertise a few different ways. Either just a commercial, which we all love,
Hate.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
Or it's like
19.
it's a sponsored stream. So like that's what we try to incentivize always. Like you should just sponsor a stream and do some fun stuff on the stream because people will be more into that than they will a commercial always,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the nice thing about the sponsor streams is actually really cool. When I first started doing this, I kind of thought the community of the streamers would like not be into it, but it's actually the complete opposite. The chat is like hyped that the streamer that they follow and love are like getting sponsored, and it's like a lot
Yeah,
of hype in
yeah,
the chat. It's like actually really
yeah.
cool to watch their regulars be like, "Yo, this is crazy! You got 20,000 people watching." Where normally they have like maybe 100 or something.
So like
It's like,
do you have to is it your job as a producer to go out to find people to be good for this?
no,
Like
yeah, there's an entire team that does all that.
oh, so
I
there's a
set
team
the
that does like the
stream up.
talent stuff.
I get a vendor that creates the graphics. I
Mhm.
help create the challenges that if there's like there's not always challenges, mind you.
Right,
I
right.
just help think of the fun, creative ways to make the stream good,
Yeah.
essentially. So,
Hmm.
yeah, and so like for that one, I found a vendor I knew that would be good to like have a multiple stream series where they have like challenges that worked out between all of them and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so like the Crash Bandicoot shirt. Did you get a haircut recently?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I went like probably like almost 3 months without cutting my hair. I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Like the girl that cuts my hair
You're
is
an
like, why do you
idiot.
do? No, she like the girl that cuts my hair like gets mad at me actually
Because you
because
take forever to come in.
well, yeah, and it's like harder for her to cut. Like I guess it's just like anything else. Like if you're cutting it more regularly, it's easier to trim it. But when you have like
Sure.
a big mop top, like the shaggy look, it takes longer to like
Must be
I don't know,
nice.
do whatever they do. Huh?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Oh, Man, yeah. I mean,
Nothing
I
to
don't know.
say there.
I don't want to say that I would prefer not to have hair, but you know, it definitely would be nice to not have to worry about it. But I would not look good with the bald. Like you pull it off, like you got the look and
I'm
the
glad I
beard
could
for
pull
it.
it off at least. I'm stuck
You know,
with
it's really funny. One of my old bosses when I was growing up at Camelback Ski Resort, he was bald, and one day I made a comment about like
Oh God,
something,
where
yeah,
is
something
this
along the
going?
lines of like I said something like, I wish I could just shave my head like yours, and he's like, I don't purposely do this. I was just like, my bad.
It's like that's like that
My
actually
bad.
would go that would go really good on the um Watch People Die Inside.
Oh
yeah,
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 Subreddit.
100%.
yeah. I
That
was
would be
like,
so good.
luckily he was like a funny sport about it, but it could have been like
Yeah.
not that way. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't choose
I
to
mean,
do
you
this.
kind of have to be, dude. Like, you can either choose to be a douche
Well,
about
the
it,
funny thing is, he
or you
was
can
an
choose to
asshole,
like,
so it was actually surprising
all
that
right,
he actually
all right.
was cool about it. Because that,
Yeah.
what was his name? Bob. That's what his name was. He was the
That's a very
no
Bob
right
thing to do.
managing.
You
Yeah,
know
it's very
what? And
Bob
if
thing.
if I were him, I would be like, I would play it off as like, yeah, you know what? I am angry all the time. You want to know why? Because I'm fucking bald. Okay,
Bald,
like
you
wouldn't
little
you?
shithead.
Like
You little
that's how
asshole.
I would play it off. But you know,
You know, you
each
got a lot
their
of
own.
fucking nerve, Dom.
You got a lot of nerve, Dom.
That's
Think
pretty
I do
funny.
this shit for fun, huh?
Literally, it was like so funny. God, oh God. Growing up working at a ski resort was very funny. I tell you.
Yo,
Um,
so
but
talking
yes,
about video games.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm done. That's all I was playing. Halo Infinite and Marvel Snap.
Charlie, what have you? I mean, we all know what I've been playing.
What have you been
You
playing?
hear that? That's the sound of
Back
heroin
in it.
going into my veins.
Are you
Yeah.
joking? You're such a You're such a
No,
ding. Of
dude, the
course you're
girl.
playing.
I mean, I mean, I don't want to sound like a simp or anything, but you know,
Does
the
she
girl
play
that
World of
I'm
Warcraft?
dating.
Is that what it is?
Yes, we play together.
You,
We
you know
we
what? Actually, I want to say something real quick. Actually, really, based off of what you just said, I don't want to sound like a simp or anything. There's nothing wrong with being a simp, Josh.
but I'm not. I mean, there's
No, but
a
here's
big
the thing.
difference there.
If being a
Like,
simp just
That's what
means
you
that you
want.
like someone and you're courteous to them and you're showing interest in their interests,
oh well,
be a
then
simp.
if that's
Fine.
I mean, well, I wouldn't classify that as being a. Oh wait, we can't say that word on Twitch. I just realized that. Like whatever, we're not big enough for it.
Yeah,
to
no one's,
matter,
no
but,
one's gonna.
yeah.
Also,
We
we're
got
talking
an
about
in.
the con.
We
We're talking
got
about the
an in.
context of it.
Yeah.
We're also got
Yeah,
an
I'm gonna hit up my boss like, hey, can you ban the channel Uchi
Hey,
podcast?
hey, this
Like-
douche
like I
on my
could do that?
podcast
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like just
yeah.
dropping S bombs like crazy.
But yeah, when you talk in a derogatory term, like yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a bad
no,
way to
no,
look
no.
at it. But
But yeah, no, we do. We play. Yeah, we play Wild. We raided together for a while, but we weren't like that's not when we were together. Now we are, and it's like
look at you.
we'll play like League, or she's teaching me how to play Team Fight Tactics. I
A
truly
game I
don't
can never
understand
get
the game.
into.
No, I
Yeah.
can't get into it. She loves it, like absolutely loves it, and I'm like I'll be sitting there playing, and she's like, "Oh no, do this, no, do this, no, do this," and then I'll like beat the shit out of somebody. And she's like, "Oh yeah, look, it's so much fun." And I'm like,
Like, what do you think I'm some
"Yeah,
scrub
but-"
lady?
Huh?
You're like, what do you think I'm some scrub? I know what to do.
Yeah, I know I am a scrub. I don't know what I'm doing. Like that's, it's pretty sad and pathetic, but definitely not an overachiever at the Team Fight Tactics. I'll tell you that right now. Underachiever at best. But yeah, I've been playing that, and I've been playing WoW. The Wrath patch is, I mean, Wrath is just for me, it's just so much fun. But it's, you know,
Wrath is fun. Is that what you said?
Wrath of the Lich King is a lot of fun. Yeah,
I believe it.
It's not as grindy, and more like just get in there and get shit done.
Do you
and
think that
smash
they're
your
gonna keep
buttons.
doing
Yeah, definitely.
the expansions for the OG?
I
They
don't
just
know- I
start
don't know
over,
how-
man. That's just the most
Nah,
genius.
honestly.
they definitely will not have any success. They've already, the season of Mastery was the first like rewind of them doing classic again, and it fell off hard. Like it had a really, I mean, it had a decent. I think they said they had like I think it was like 20 or 30,000 consistent player base, which is not good. But like,
Right.
you
Right.
know, like
That
they're
isn't.
not gonna redo it again for that many people. Okay, I mean there are a lot of people playing Wrath. Like there's actually more people playing Wrath right now than there is retail, and I think that they said with the combined population of classic and retail that it is the biggest MMO population wise right now. Like more than FF14, New World. What's the other one? Lost Ark. and which is surprising. I get Dragonflight comes out in I think 2 weeks. They're in the pre.
That's the
right
newest
now,
expansion, right?
Yeah, and people are really digging it from what I've heard. Like,
oh, really?
Apparently they've done a good job. I'm not going to try it out. I don't really retail for me. It just doesn't do it. But and not to mention I just am like balls deep in Wrath. But yeah, retail looks cool. I've heard good things about it from people that are like really into playing both sides of it and hated Shadowlands. Like they said, Shadowlands is probably like the worst expansion next to Battle for Azeroth.
Dang, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
that's the one we all bought and never played.
I definitely see them doing Cataclysm, like without a doubt. Without a doubt, they're gonna roll it to Cataclysm next. Like because these things they pick up so many subscriptions from doing it, and I don't think that it's like super hard for them to redo it. But they're not gonna rewind it again. Like it's not gonna work for them. People have openly stated that the only way that they would do Classic again is if they did Classic Plus, which is like they roll out new raids in that like level 60 classic environment, and they're never going to do it. So yeah, it's just kind of they might do it. They're going to do another season of Mastery, but people are hoping that they actually do something with it instead of it just being, hey, we're going to re-release the game again, but the bosses are going to be like, oh, they're going to hit you harder, and you're going to have to be that much more on top of your shit, which not really enough to get people to sign back up. But the game has really fucking got me by the balls that I'm interested about. Comes out next week.
What is it?
Actually in 3 days.
Wait, you talking about God of War?
Yes.
Yeah, just a definitive yes.
Yeah, yes. We all know it's I mean, I'm very excited. I can't wait. I'm very excited for Charlie to get it so I can play.
Do I need to buy it? Well, I've already. Well, I don't know because I have to figure out how that works, Dom, because I got the PS5 version. I don't know what the PS5 version downplays.
Oh, I have. Oh, okay. Maybe I will just fucking buy. I could buy it.
You have the ability. You have the ability.
I got that Bezos money.
Bezos money. I mean, it looks. I was watching. So apparently, people
I have not
already
seen anything. So
it's one of the highest rated games ever now. Apparently,
got a 10 out of 10. From IGN, I think is what I read.
It's one of the highest rated video games of all time. That's like which is crazy.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Because I mean, just because it's God of War doesn't mean that it automatically earns that title. It has to be a good game. Yeah. Like they're not going to just slap that on a bullshit game.
Very excited to play that. I'm in the middle of the. I'm so busy the next 2 weeks, so it's like I'm really going to have a hard time trying to find time to play it. But I'm
but then when you're done, you have all the time to play it.
Yeah, sure, okay. But yes, I do want to play. Maybe I'll try to find because I'm in the city pretty much all next week, and then I'm in Japan.
Get your Steam Deck, boss. So. Just get it on PC.
True.
Oh, you can't wait. Is it
PS5
exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll just have my. I'll try to do remote play. See how that works.
I guarantee you, people that have the PS4 are going to their PS4 is going to explode trying to play that game.
Have you? Yeah, the there was like the articles about how it like sounds like a jet engine trying to play it.
Yeah, actually,
I'm very curious to see if I could do it.
I saw a meme.
Pro should be fine. Like, should be fine.
I saw a meme that was like spot the difference, and it was somebody playing the God of War on the PS4, and they put it right behind the fan, and it's like super loud, and then they put it next to like a jet, like underneath a Boeing jet engine. It's like spot the difference.
Yeah, that's the video I saw. It's fucking silly.
Yeah.
It is what it sounds like. I remember when I was playing what was I playing on PS4 that made it do that?
Any game?
I think it was Resident Evil 2 remake. Which by the way, since the last time we've talked, I don't think they announced this yet, but have you seen the footage for Resident Evil 4 remake?
Nope.
No.
Oh, it's so
thing.
good. It's so good. When was the thing? It was like I think it was 2 weeks.
No, I didn't
ago,
even know that
actually.
was. Wait, then I didn't know there wasn't.
So they did. So the
remake,
Resident Evil did their or I guess Capcom did their Resident Evil showcase, and they did the intro for what is it? Resident Evil 8 Shadow of Rose or Rose's expansion or whatever. I personally just didn't really care about it that much.
Sure.
People were really upset because she can use like some kind of magical ability, and so Resident Evil fans are like, no, can't have magic in the Resident Evil world.
Right,
like,
can't have magic in the world where there's zombies. How dare you?
Right.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, like
trample
Aura
on this?
like the Lost Plagas, these like creatures that emerge from your skull as a big giant worm looking thing. Like, oh god, they can't have magic in this world. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
that's
great. It's
so
great.
funny.
That's great. Fucking losers. Anyways, they also did like there's like a multiplayer. I think it's called Reverse is what they call it.
Yep.
But I mean, it looks cool. It's just not my style of game. If I were a first-person shooter person, I would definitely try it out.
Wait,
wait,
are you talking about is this a thing where it just came out? There's a Resident Evil thing that I just was reading about this today. There's a Resident Evil thing that just came out and it's been out for like a day and it has 0 people playing it or something.
That might be it, actually.
What was the name of the thing you said? Resident Evil what?
It's Reverse. Like it's like RE colon.
Yeah,
verse.
it is that. So it's a multiplayer thing, right?
Yeah.
So
people don't like it. A lot of people don't like it, dude. Like it's not.
If you look at, so they posted the Steam charts for it. There was like 100 people playing it.
Honestly, would not surprise me because all the majority of fans that are big avid fans of Resident Evil in general will openly tell you that it is a complete waste of time and they wish they would stop working on it and like start working on things like doing a remake of Code Veronica or a remake of 1 or anything else that they like nobody wants it at all.
Right.
But at the end of the showcase, they actually showed the gameplay and the release date for Resident Evil 4 remake, and it's pretty dude. It was.
You say pretty delicious?
Yeah, I wanted to say it was delicious. It was fucking good, man.
It's okay.
It was
fine.
good, dude.
Yum,
it
yum,
was
yum,
good,
yum, yum,
man.
Like I eat it all up.
Like, well, I mean, because 4 was I mean, 2 is my favorite for nostalgia purposes, but 4 was kind of like 4 came out on PS2, and I remember it.
Was it 2 or is it 3?
Like, no, it was PS2, and Leon was like a solo badass, like through the whole thing. And I just remember like opening up, and you had the briefcase, and you have to like perfectly put everything in there, and getting all the upgrades, and the merchant dude, and then there's like collecting the gems and leveling up your weapons. And for me, it was one of the best video game experiences of my life, and I'm pretty stoked to see that they had. So the people that did RE2 remake did this one. Not the same team that did 3, because a lot of people didn't like 3.
The remake of 3?
The remake of 3 was done by a different studio than who did 2 remake, and they're not the same studio that did this one. So this one's is going to be way better than 3. Basically, is what I'm getting at.
I like 3, but that's just.
And I mean, I like 3 too. I personally, I have no problems with 3. But the sweaty, the nerder herders, I don't know what you
nerder herders.
I don't.
Can we
I don't
talk
know
about what that is?
What is that?
A nerder herder?
A nerd herder. They're like the herder of nerds. They're like the, like
yeah, I do know.
Yeah, like the comic shop guy, like in Simpsons, like he would be a nerd
right.
herder.
He'd be right, sure.
He's the poster child of a nerd herder.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like neither one of you have heard that word before, and
never.
I feel like I've heard it like a million times. So like
it's funny.
Definitely feel like the odd man out right now.
Nah, you're doing great.
Nah, anyways, yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm going to. When does it come out again? I can't remember. Dude, hey, talk about this for a second. Why is the collector's edition of it like $500 fucking dollars? Like, why? What? These people need to like get real. Like, we live. First of all. Our economy's not great. Who the fuck has $500 to buy a Resident Evil collector's edition?
Nobody. And that's the point. That's the bullshit of. Here's my soapbox. That's why inflation isn't real. Inflation isn't a real thing. These fucking companies will tell you inflation's happening, so we got to raise our prices. Everyone then raises their prices.
Excuse, right?
Our dollar goes down because now everything's more expensive. People aren't spending. So it's like it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
I'm gonna make my fucking general advice in life even more expensive now, just fucking because. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else is doing it, right?
So that's what they do.
Everybody else is doing it.
It's
anyways.
Bullshit. But so yeah, now everything is so much fucking money.
So March 24th, Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, there's so many good things coming out. We got the Harry Potter one, Hogwarts Legacy, got God of War, I got Tactics Ogre Reborn coming out in like a week or two. We got Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Can't forget that. Cannot forget Crisis Core. By the way, Charlie, there may need to be. Wait, say that again.
Oh, I took the days off.
All right.
When you said
you know what?
challenge, man,
You know what? Hey,
I'm not.
Let me
you
hold
did
on.
not know
let
what
me
you
text,
just put. You
let me
put your
text
sign
Ryan,
yourself
let me
up
text
for.
Ryan real quick and make sure he has something to do that weekend. It was supposed to be a joke, but
You keep going.
my boy Ryan Reynolds. Make sure you're working that weekend. Make an offer you just can't turn down. It's the only way out. It's the only way I'll win at this point.
You're not gonna win.
This is hilarious. You fucking dorks.
Talk about nerd herding. Doesn't mean nerd herding Josh right now.
I'm gonna call Amanda. Be like, hey,
do me a favor.
Do you want to make some money?
Right? You want to make some money? Can you just distract
Let me
Charlie?
send you some melatonin real quick. You just slip one of these in his power drink or his
That's funny.
Waterloo or whatever his seltzer, whatever brand seltzer he's drinking.
Polar seltzer.
Okay, I don't know. You change your polar. You drink. I mean, you change your seltzer like every week.
Yeah, it depends on what's on sale at Costco, bro.
I drink one. I drink
Delicious.
one brand. I'm a bubbly bitch. All right.
He said
it's all
I'm a bubbly bitch.
It's all the same. It's all the same shit. I just drink whatever is most cost effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
speaking of cost effective, don't buy the fucking collector's edition because these assholes.
Full circle.
Bring it full circle.
Full circle.
Fuck these companies and their bullshit ass $300 collector's edition. It used to be that you could just buy a collector's edition
back in my day, all right.
$70 for like $10 more, $15 more. And you got like a cool ass steel book. You got some like a nice dude. They don't even put anything in these fucking games, and they charge you like $80 for them.
I used to love after buying a game, opening up and looking at the little booklet inside.
100%.
I used to love that.
100%.
They would have lore stuff. They'd have like images.
100%.
Now you got like a discount code to buy.
Not
merch.
even, dude. You don't even. They don't even put. They don't even put
lucky,
inserts in there to join their mailing list or anything anymore. There's nothing in there. Nothing.
Yeah, if you're fucking lucky, you get that shit.
That's why I get the steel books after the fact, and that's fine if you like it. All the digital stuff they like. So, but anyway,
what are you gonna do? You know what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. What are you gonna do? You know.
So I've been playing some games.
Who are you? What games have you been playing, buddy?
Hi. I have actually been. I'm going down a path. I was like, all right, I'm going to play some games I've been wanting to play in my backlog forever. And well, first off, if you haven't gotten or noticed that this month, on the free PlayStation game, you get Neo 2, which is one of the best games I've ever played. And you guys should all go play. It's free. It's
Neo
if you have PlayStation.
2?
Yeah, if you have PlayStation Plus.
Like Neo's kind of like a.
It's like
it's kind of like Dark Souls, but
it's like Dark Souls meets Diablo. Essentially, it's like with all the loot.
It's like a samurai game. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Like
it's amazing.
Oh, I actually know a game like that. The fuck was that stupid Dark Souls game that Charlie hated?
Oh, Sekiro.
Fuck that game. It's a knee-jerk reaction. She used to say Sekiro. I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
You're like Sekiro.
Fuck.
Hey, remember that one time I said I could beat it because Charlie couldn't, and then I had to give up.
Yeah.
You gave up. That's
oh yeah, funny. Dude. That game can lick my nuts. I'm not trying. I'm not wasting my time on that.
Yeah.
With the Valley with the snake. Goodbye. I was done. I just logged out and never put the
the snake. Oh yeah, never forget.
Yeah. But I've been playing Deathloop, which is amazing. It's by Arkham Studios, which is the same people who did Dishonored. And I love Dishonored. And I was
I love Dishonored, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this seems kind of fun. I found out yesterday that it's actually in the same universe as Dishonored. Did not know that.
Oh, cool. That is cool.
So, because there's something at the very end of the game. Well, I'm not going to give spoilers for anyone who hasn't played it yet.
Spoil it. Fuck it. Who cares?
Oh, so anyway, so at the end of the game, you get it's whatever. I mean, I guess it's been out for like over a year.
I was kind of joking about spoilers.
But anyway, there's these two pistols at the end of the game that you get essentially that are the pistols from that are from the Dishonored series. I can't remember which one. It's one or two.
Cool.
But it's like it's got all the logos. It's the same thing. And then the game director confirmed that it is in the same universe, which is kind of rad. So
that is you know what? That's kind of rad.
So but I've been playing that. I'm trying to get my platinum trophy for it. The game is super fucking buggy, which is really annoying because I had to do this one trophy run, which is like you have to kill all the visionaries, which is like little mini bosses, whatever. You have to kill every single person in one loop. So you have 4 days. You have a morning, noon, afternoon, and evening. Then you have to essentially corral everybody so that way you can assassinate every single person through the entire game.
Violent.
Yeah, I mean it's called Deathloop.
Why so angry?
I'm so angry. Oh my god.
Deathloop. But anyway, they have the
It's Deathloop.
So they have they have this thing where you have to kill everybody without killing any of the Eternalists, which is like all the minions or whatever, not the people, like all the whatever. And I did it 3 times, and it didn't pop at all. So I was like, "Fuck it!" I just went through a non-lethal route and just like essentially went through and did everyone with like a silenced pistol, and then it worked. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "What? Why is it? I don't know. Didn't understand." But ended up getting it to go. But it's been really fun. It's been fun to play. If anybody got it last month, it was on last month's PlayStation Plus to try out. So if you happen to download it and you want to give it a go, highly recommend playing it. It's quite fun. I really like the concept of it, and now I'm just working on all my miscellaneous trophy cleanups for it. I think I got like 4 left, something like that.
Classic.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just like if it's fun and I enjoy it, and the trophy is not that hard. If the platinum trophy is not that hard, I go for it. So,
you know what? I appreciate that.
But yeah, but I've been playing that, and the other thing I want to talk about is Diablo 4. So
wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so the best thing about
oh,
and that's not even the best part. The best part,
right? Yeah, dude.
Very funny.
the best class is
Very funny.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
I give it a whole.
Yes.
And then it's really
funny.
my thing is it's a
okay.
out of 10.
Yep. Okay. Must have been nice to get on that beta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
if
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
get on the
lie,
beta,
man.
all you
Dude, a lot of the don't get upset about it. A lot of I would say like 60% of the beta was crashing, and
yeah.
my
Well, it only
computer's
goes for
shitting the
another
bed, so-
a couple more weeks. I want to say 2 weeks. I think. So
Not
I'm like, I can't believe I didn't get in the beta. I'm just seriously. I should have been in the beta.
you need
Should've
to
got me
play.
in.
Well, they said that you didn't use your powers at Twitch to get you.
No, I didn't use my power. What do you think I got powers? You think I actually
Yeah,
have
you
my
got
power
powers,
is keeping
bro.
my job, bud. That's my power.
That's your power.
That's
No.
the power I have. These
Well,
other
they
powers outside of that.
specifically said that you need to be able to play Endgame of Diablo 2 Resurrected, which you don't play,
Mhm.
and also
No,
Diablo Immortal, which you don't play. So it's your own fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
They said
you
that's
gotta-
what
you
that's
gotta-
that's
you
what
gotta
they said.
You gotta
You're
swipe at
literally
a card.
Just
You
victim
gotta
blaming
swipe
me
at the
right now.
Amex.
Oh no! I was like, why didn't I get an invite? Well, you didn't do the things they said that they need to do
You
in order to
didn't-
play.
Swipe at a Visa.
What is this Italian thing you're doing?
I don't know.
Swipe at a Visa.
Yeah, I just go. It just. I'm not doing it because you're Italian. I mean, I'm Italian. I'm the
Sounds like
Italian.
sounds like you're singling me out. That's what it
singling
sounds
you
like,
out. Yeah, because you didn't swipe
Swipe at a Visa. I didn't
Swipe
at
at
a
a
Visa.
Swipe at a Visa.
You got a lot of nerve, bud. All right.
Swipe at Amex.
You got a lot of fucking nerve.
Swipe.
Okay.
Swipe at a Discover.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Makes you
and
think of that TikTok chick. that's
Wait,
just like,
it's still live? The
like-
beta's still live?
Yeah, it's still live for a couple more weeks.
Casio
Oh.
Pepe.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
really excited for that game to come out. Which I know will probably be. I'm gonna guess
Apparently,
probably
it's rumored
spring.
to come out in April.
Yeah,
rumor-
I'd say
there was-
spring.
Right?
There
That's the rumor.
There was a thing on Reddit this
What?
morning that the rumor
Makes
that
sense.
was leaked is that, and according to Reddit, I don't know shit about the beta. Yeah, I mean the game's pretty much done. I don't know. To be honest with you, like
It feels that way. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it feels that way.
I don't. I
That
genuinely.
you-
Yeah, I mean
you-
it didn't.
I'd play it right now if it
my
came out
computer
today,
was better. Yeah, like if my computer was better, it could handle it. It's just I genuinely, and I have a good computer. That's the thing that's crazy about it. Like it's a resource hog. So
Sure.
definitely.
I mean, I would expect so.
Well, that's the
I
whole
would
point of beta is
definitely-
to do stress testing and get results and see what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
work.
yeah, I would.
That's literally the whole
definitely-
point.
I'm not.
It's not to play the game; it's
obviously
to
this
figure out
is-
what's wrong with it.
Obviously, this is not me saying and disclosing any information about the game, but what I would say to any
He's like,
listeners,
Blizzard, please don't ban me.
Yeah, any
Yeah,
users that
If
like
anyone who doesn't
have,
needs their Blizzard account banned, it's Chef right now. So
yeah.
Maybe I actually should get his account banned just for the
No,
sake of his. for him.
no.
Come on, he just
No,
met somebody.
Please don't. Yeah, I forgot I was gonna like go down this whole addiction thing, but
The game,
yeah, no, the game is a resource hog. I would strongly advise if you don't have like a really good CPU, that's not even your graphics card.
Yeah,
the game
CPU.
just like tanked my freaking CPU. And I would recommend getting it on Xbox or PlayStation because according to some of the users that were on consoles, they did not have any of those
No,
problems.
I didn't have any problems.
So
I just can't. I know I'm not gonna be able to play that game the way I normally would on console.
Why? You can do mouse and keyboard.
what do you
on it.
mean? What do you mean? Yeah, you can hook up a mouse. Yeah.
I'm not hooking up a mouse and keyboard to my fucking console. Okay.
Why?
What?
Why? It's just
Isn't your console on your desk?
No,
Oh.
I could put it on my desk, but I'm not doing that.
So you're not. So what's the console? Console is just a box with
Dude,
a
first
CPU
of all,
and
you
graphics
have
card
a
in.
good
You have
computers.
a box
Hold-
with a CPU,
I, do,
graphics
I know.
card.
I'm gonna play. That's why I'm saying I'm not doing it because I don't need to. Do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you have a good.
You're gonna have access to it
machine,
anyway.
So, like,
because I'm gonna buy them both. So
your computer's way better than mine. So, you have a 3080, don't you?
3070, which is still.
Yeah,
fine.
you're way ahead of me. So,
either way, I'm gonna play it on both. So I'll probably play it on PC and console. Mainly because I'll mainly play it on console just because when Amanda and I just sit at night, I'll just sit next to her and play on the couch. So it's tough to do remote. I've tried to do the whole Steam, not Steam Deck, but what's the Steam thing? Used to do where you could do like remote.
I don't
Steam
know.
Link is the word I was looking for.
Oh, Steam Link. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can just have so that we have your computer on and like broadcast to that. It doesn't really work that well, so it's very kind of laggy. Even on my network.
Oh,
which
really?
is yeah, it's just weird. It never really worked for me. So, and I just had weird resolution issues with my TV, and it never looked right as opposed to like whatever monitor I'm using right now. So, but yeah, really looking forward to that. I will play the shit out of that, and I think they said that closed beta is happening early next year, so it makes sense if they're doing like a closed beta like mid to end January. I'm sorry, open beta mid to end January. Taking that feedback, doing tweaks, and releasing in March or April. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I will play that out of the gate, and I'm looking forward to diving into that more. God, so many good games coming out next year too. It's gonna be
It's true.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it definitely is going to be. I'm gonna have a lot of hours sank into that game.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
I'm getting down
There's
to
a lot
the
to
point.
do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do, and I actually got. I won't get into it, but I got all the way to end game with it.
Yeah, I know
and it's just the tip of the iceberg. It's wild. Like I looked at it, I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna mention my just the tip joke.
There's a lot. I will like the one thing about D2 endgame and D3 endgame is that D2 endgame is like farm to hit 99
And then hit
or
gear.
farm to like get gear.
That's it.
And then D3 is like let's just slay Paragon levels. Whereas this game, it feels like a mix of both.
Yeah. And there's a reason to do Paragon levels. It's not just like
Yeah,
just do
like
Paragon levels just for the shits and giggles,
Yeah, I always felt like that's the whole point. That's the whole reason I got bored with D3 is because I just felt like there's no.
Yeah, it's like, I can get to Paragon 250. Cool. Why? So
Oh,
I can add a
max
point.
out
I get
my-
0.1% evasion rate. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Which is fine. Like, well, first of all, I think D3 is more of like a repetitive game that people like to zone out to and just play shit, which
Which is
that's fine. That's
Everything
like
okay.
that's what it's
Yeah.
that's good for. But I like the ability I like being social with other people. I like the fact that you can quest. I like the fact that there's like raid bosses. There's just more to it. There's more to the game than
This is all stuff that they've said already. This is not stuff we're disclosing.
Yeah, dude. There's
Right,
it's
yeah.
it's none of it's
And break an NDA.
No.
no.
Go get them, boys.
Yeah. It would really be more of a NDA breaker if I told you about
Stop
do
it.
the thing, Charlie. Do the thing, Charlie.
What?
Read about what?
No.
Oh, he
No.
wants to do the beat. The beat.
Yeah, I was queuing him up for it because I didn't have it ready.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
The funny thing is,
well.
he would still not be bleeped. The bleep noise would just be there, so you could still technically hear him.
It would
if
have
we
been
make
funny if
that-
I did that and then I actually said something like
like didn't really do anything. Yeah, that'd be actually very funny.
that would have been.
I love it.
But
I love it. I love
thankfully,
it.
I get to keep my Blizzard account today.
Thankfully,
Just today. Tomorrow though, different
Thank
story.
God, what would I
Um,
do without it? What would I do with my life if I didn't have my Blizzard account?
Be more
That's a great
creative.
question.
Is that a jab? Fucking Charlie over there is a
Savage,
jabber
dude.
today, dude. Charlie is a
It's
fucking
just what happened. We brought up Diablo, and I just get salty.
Nah. This man's just pissed off because he's about to lose the Overachievers Gaming Podcast Extravaganza Showdown.
Yeah,
2022.
Do you know what I am excited for though? And this is something that Josh and I talked about while we were playing the closed beta that we didn't actually have access to. Was the fact that we're all actually going to play a game together.
Yes, it's been quite a bit.
So do we need to actually do we need to put a
minute.
contract together that states that you're gonna at least play it for more than 2 hours, and you will at least like communicate to us that you're gonna play it with?
You talking me?
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I have. You guys can play Diablo 3 for a year, like solid, and I would still have more hours than both of you in Diablo 3. Do you feel what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Is that why you're?
But
upset
that's
that you didn't
then.
do the
What about
D4?
now?
Yeah, and I will make the time for Diablo 4. I don't think y'all quite.
Did you see any of the videos that were leaked about it? Like,
That
there's
were leaked?
videos.
Yeah.
Dude, here's
don't know
my
how
question actually. I really don't understand how people got footage out because my shit's like my screen the entire time we played was covered in
Cat
PTR
hair?
test build and it was covered in like
hair.
in,
You like that one?
I mean, they watermarked
hear-
everybody's
Yeah,
thing. So
with
like,
all your account
I don't know
info.
how I
With
don't
all
know
your
how
hair.
people got footage of the gameplay and
Right.
leaked it. Like, I genuinely don't. Like that had to be people. Those aren't people from the closed beta. Those are people from like internal because I don't know how you would remove the watermark from that video. So. Yeah, but the game's pretty cool, man. It wasn't bad.
I'll play if it released today. I'd play it even with
I'd be playing it all day.
Yeah.
Even with World of Warcraft, I would be playing it all day.
Yeah, that's what I'd just be doing. Like all my projects around my house would not get done.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, I'm probably going to at least take off at least a day. At least.
I would recommend, because a lot of it is online only, I would recommend not taking off day of release.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
never
that's a good
do,
point.
never do.
I'll never forget for the vanilla. A bunch of us did that
You talking about D3?
for D3, and we
also
couldn't
have
get
a
it
D2
the whole
as
day.
well.
What was
whole
what was
fucking
the
day.
error code? What was the error code? It was like there was a special one that because I remember we got home.
Servers
we
just
ate
couldn't handle
Taco
it.
Bell. Yeah, I got home. We ate Taco because I was with Michael, and we sat down. We installed the game, and it was like error code 22 or some shit like that, and nobody could get into it until like 4 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, I would not take the first day off. I would probably take the next day or the day after. And then that's my plan. Whenever it comes out, I'll take some time off and just play because that's just what I want to do. And I don't give a fuck when it is. If it's right in the middle of NAB, sorry.
Sorry, NAB.
I'll be probably right.
Sorry.
OSU BD with the hot take. 2022 Dom. I will make time for Diablo 4. 2020. It should be 2023. Dom.
First of
Sorry
all-
guys, I can't get on to play. I have charity
Yeah,
unicycle ride
savage
for local
burn.
rats that have been displaced.
For local rats that is a savage.
That's actually
That is
That's
a
true.
savage.
dang.
That is a hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I have nothing to say to
That
that.
was good. That was
That was good. That was
I've
really good.
literally zero retort. I've never been called out in such an accurate fashion.
It's
Dang,
oddly
that was
specific, I should say.
A specifically accurate. And so yeah, fuck off.
yeah, fuck
Yeah, fuck off. Fuck you.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm mad about how good it was.
Oh, that's so good.
I have a charity unicycle ride for local rats that have been
Damn, dude.
displaced.
Damn, son. I got nothing.
It's
Good
how
job.
mad it's the knuckle this good. That was good.
BD, you are now officially our social media manager. There you go.
On that, I
Congratulations.
actually have to
There you
go, so that actually worked out. What a great way
Oh,
to end
yeah,
this.
he has to go. Now he has to
No,
go.
he does.
I
No,
said
he-
I had to go at 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. All right. Well, we'll
But-
end it there.
He's
So
gonna put his
Motherfucker.
bucket hat on.
so good, so good. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. Dom, thanks for joining us this week on the Overachievers Gaming Podcast.
I
And-
miss like every once in a while. You're acting
Once-
like I'm
once
never
a month.
fucking here.
He was at a unicycle ride last week.
Unicycle,
God.
not circle.
Unicycle.
Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. You can find us on Instagram, OG Podcast, our website, ogpodcast.fm, where you get this episode, every episode where we're talking about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news, and a lot of fun shenanigans. And then you can watch us. If you're not already subscribed to us and watching us record this live on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/OGpodcast. If you want to play Marvel Snap and get some more hot tips from everybody on our Discord, that's discord.me/OGpodcast. And then you can always follow us on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@OGpodcast, because that's where we're all there. So, and then what are you doing? Is this just like snaps? Oh, Marvel Snap. I get it. Okay, I get it. Anyway, thank you all. We'll see you all in 2 weeks if I'm not completely dead from being in Japan. So, see you all later. Bye.
Savage.
Like Thanos, I'm out.